Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 20 of Techopolis 3, where today, we get mechanism crushers and a mechanism smelter over there. And why? Well, you're going to have to jump into this episode and see why. All right, guys, we're jumping right into this episode. I've already made an advanced Techium frame. I thought I had already started recording. Apparently, I did not. And the only ones who would know any different is those that was in stream today. If you guys don't know, I streamed this over on Twitch while recording. So if you guys ever want to watch me record this live, feel free to jump right in over there and say hello. Right, I just see an error that I need to fix. Because now it's pushing sand into there, and I don't want sand to go in there. I'll have to fix that between episodes. There's too much of that to be done. So let's see here. Can we say drop this sand into this? Yes. Yes, we can. All right. And the reason why is we want to go down this pure line where we're going to need a metallurgic infuser because we need osmium. Oh wow, we actually had some furnaces ready. So we're actually getting into one of my favorite mods, Mekanism. I think I'm going to put it right here. We'll take power off of this line, say right here. Switch that up. So with the metallurgic infuser here, we're going to then get manufacturing osmium blueprints, which we're going to need 16 of these research. Which we're going to do 20 of these advanced techium parts. Where we'll get these advanced research blueprints, which we're going to need. What was it? Aluminum ingots. That's it. We need aluminum ingots. Aluminum aluminum. So we're gonna have to wait a few minutes to get some aluminum built up here because it's turning it all into gears. I should actually put a drawer with a limit on it because we need, can't remember how many we're gonna need for this. 32. 32. So give me about 5 minutes, guys, and I will be right back. All right, guys, so after about 5 minutes, we got us our aluminum ingots here. And if we take some books with these 32 aluminum ingots, we will get this processing what is called manufactured osmium blueprint. This manufactured osmium blueprint, along with 4 aluminum dust, which let's go make right now while we're waiting for that. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We can take this and toss it into this crusher here. Okay, we got the aluminum dust. And we take the osmium blue thing along with those 4. We will set those in here along with the osmium blueprint, the 4 aluminum. Will get us our first manufactured osmium. Okay, with manufactured osmium, we can make it into the chemical osmium, which I think requires a osmium. I'm hoping this is correct. I am hoping this is correct. So if we set this in here and set it there, yeah, okay, we get 100 of the osmium, which we press U on that. We can see that, well, in the osmium compressor, we can get the refined obsidian and that type of stuff, but with it in here, in the metallurgical, in the metallurgic infuser, we can take aluminum dust and get dirty osmium. And so we're going to take some more of this aluminum, turn it in here to aluminum dust. Our first tin. Toss this in here. So now, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to have to set up a processing line for this to get this. So now we get the dirty osmium, which if we take the dirty osmium, oh yes, so dirty. It makes osmium dust. We toss this into this crusher here. That makes osmium dust. So let's just toss all that up in there, and we will take the osmium dust and okay, so this has to be okay, so this can go through the smelting. So we come over here to our furnace. Now we've got osmium ingots. Osmium ingots will let us get into a compressor and such, but it will also, just letting this clear up all the osmium in this first. If we place that in there, now we get 200 osmium. So we can make 20 of the osmium dust. So it is very profitable for us. And let me see here, guys, what we're working on next. We're going to need to make some infused alloys, which looks like redstone, to get to the advanced control circuits. We also need an inscriber, which is a bit of osmium. So let me make up some osmium ingots using the aluminum method, and I will be right back. Alright, guys, so back grabbing an inscriber now, which requires a couple of pistons. There we go, that's what we needed. We needed an inscriber. We also need to make some of these infused alloy, which uses redstone dust. I'm going to say copper will take half a stack of copper, the redstone dust. I'm not sure what percentage of redstone dust is. Going to be used. I think it's only going to be like 16 of those, so there we go. We're going to need lead osmium to make these basic control circuits. And one of the reasons why is we're going to be working on getting some brushers done up. I would like let's see here. I want at least one crusher on this deep slate here. One crusher to replace this giant machine. We're going to be needing to set up our osmium line. So let's see. We're also going to need an enrichment chamber. I'm double checking. What do I want first? Yeah, we're going to need a crusher first for crushing this deep slate. So we've got the deep slate going in here, so we'll have that done. Probably between episodes, I'll make the 1, 2, 3 crushers for these guys, so we can take these out and crush them automatically. I'm just double checking here. Where were we? So lead, osmium, and redstone. Lead, osmium, and redstone. So we're gonna need more lead done up. Up in there. Just grab a little bit of that. Come over here to smelt. We get our lead, osmium, and redstone. Don't think I have redstone being processed yet. But now we can set this inscriber here. We can toss lead, osmium, redstone right in there. And we can see this progress bar showing the completion, 100%. We get our basic control circuit, which is so useful. Just went off here. Basic control circuit, infused alloys, and silver ingots will make our advanced control circuits. We need a total of 2 advanced control circuits and 2 buckets of lava. Which reminds me, I need to speed up our lava production line here. And I'm thinking I can get away with at least 2 more of these cobblestone melters. So what I'm going to do here is I'm gonna take a stack of this, come up to this top one, put that in there, put that away. This is gonna make us coal coke here. And that's gonna allow us to get those melters done up. Where were we? Where were we? Okay, so there we go. We got those. We need 2 of these advanced control circuits where we're going to need silver. Silver, one of the ones over here. No, that's aluminum. Silver is this one. Take 6 stacks. We'll toss one right up in there. The others can go in there. And we're going to need at least 2 silvers done up. I wish I had thought about that before turning them all into plates. That's all done up. We've got 1 silver. Is that enough to get us 2 silvers? No. 1 silver. Only made 1 silver. One silver will only make 1 silver. 2 silver ingots. So 2 silver ingots, infused alloys, and the basic control circuits. We will get the advanced control circuits. I think I can set up an automation lines with all of this here soon. I really think that we could actually get this stuff automated in a way that's going to be cool. So we'll have the surplus of that. So there we go. We got that. Now we need the crushers. So we need 2 buckets. 1, 2 buckets. Take these 2 buckets. Since we have a surplus of lava on this side, we'll just snag lava. And now we should be able to get a crusher. Not to be confused with like a Beverly crusher. So perfect. So now that we have this crusher right here, we can set this up, say, right here, with universal cables going right into this. And we can set site configs where this will input on the right side and output on the left side if we could do that. We're going to need to space this just 1. Okay, so now We'll put a basic logistical transport. Configure this to output. So now that this will get the deep slate coming in from this storage unit. And then we could set up a storage drawer one by one storage drawer. We can set this to the front of this, and we can click this, and we can say configuration for this output. We want the front output. We can set auto eject on. So all the cobbled deep slate goes right there automatically for us. So we have access to it, and we no longer have to use this big machine to get cobbled deep slate. Wait. Wait. I'm going to need another crusher. I'm going to need another crusher for this. Pick this up. We will get another crusher made. We need fence. There we go. Need a couple buckets of lava. Couple buckets would go in here. Do we have a couple more advanced over here? We do not. So this, and we need 2 silvers. We can take these 15 silvers over here. We're going to have to also get a smelter for those, and I think we could do just power smelting, which will be really great. Get that silver right up in there. Oh, wow, we could actually go with bio generators, which might be useful. I'm all right. So now we can get our second crusher here. And this is being a little bit of a pain. There we go. We got us our second crusher. We set the second crusher on the front here with the input on the back to being items, and on the front to be output. The rest of the stuff does not matter. We can set the output on. We can put this here. So this will get the cobble deep slate. And that cobble deep slate will produce the crushed deep slate that we were looking for. All right. Now, I think that is it. So we've got the new way of doing this with the crushers to get the crushed deep slate. So it will make this a little bit better. We're gonna need a simple Tom storage at comms. Do an inventory cable connector. I'm going to take some of these inventory cables here. I know there is inventory line right around there, so let's break down here, hook this up to this, so we'll take this. Oh wait, is there cable management down in this little hidey hole? No. Alright, so now cable, got the cable there, and now this should be, yeah, it's automatically already pumping the crushed deep slate that we need. The last, we need to automate two more things fully, is the redstone, which it's just this. Let me see here. Let's see here. At mechanism furnace, redstone, smelter. That's it. Energized smelter. It's really not that hard to do. Got the advanced techium right here. So what if we make one of these smelters? We will take this guy off of here and just move him one more over. Nope. Nope. We'll get actually a storage drawer for this, for what we're about to do. Just have to go through all of the redstone pieces that we have first. So we're gonna actually deconnect that. Set that there first, split second, this down, so we can break this. Go down here. So we can connect that like that. Take our redstone, connect that. All right, do a smelter, which we're missing the basic control circuits for. Basic control. I need some basic control. Lead, osmium, redstone. Lead, osmium, redstone. Lead, osmium, and redstone. Six. We need redstone. Lead, osmium, and redstone. Get us that. And there we go. We got our two basics. Two basics will turn into an energized smelter. Come here now and side config input, output, auto eject on, and we'll just borrow power from right there. Okay. What's going to happen is the redstone ore pieces are going to get processed in the energized smelter here, turned into redstone. So let's grab all of our redstone out of the system. Okay, now if we place all of it in here, it's actually going to be useful. It's going to save us some time. So I'm going to set this up to process this between episodes here. And that's going to give us our redstone. So our redstone's done. Our crushed deep slate is done. There is only the palace crystals, which I have an idea on how we're going to automate that next episode. So if you guys like this episode, hit that like button. If you dislike this episode, go right ahead, hit that dislike. Tell me why you disliked it down in the comments. Also, share, subscribe if you haven't done so. Check out the Twitch so you can watch it being recorded live each and every week. And until next time, later, Gators.